Testing. Alright, here we go. Monuments in the Tampa Bay Titans Game 5. And whoever wins will play the Montreal... whoever wins will play the Montreal Expos in the conference final. Heck, Lincoln out Oakland in the final. I mean, still gotta get past Texas, though. Full game. We're gonna be in Washington once it gets there. UC Stadium. Enjoy. Hello and welcome! Game 5, DC Stadium! Washington Monuments and the Tampa Bay Titans. Whoever wins this game will move on to the Eastern Conference Final facing the Expos. Tampa Bay wins 4-3 Game 1, Washington wins 6-0 Game 2. Game 3, Tampa Bay wins 8-1, and Washington won 11-9. No. 11-9 game. Yeah, Washington won 11-9 in Game 4. So, first pitch, Game 5, Monuments Titans next. Here at DC Stadium, stick around. Second mound for the Washington Monuments will be Spencer Schwellenbach. 23rd appearance this year for the Monuments. 7-9 record in the regular season. 1-2 starts. 125 innings pitched for, 1 ERA, 119 whip. 87 strikeouts, 60.9% strikeout rate, and 5.3% walk rate for Spencer Schwellenbach. And he faces off against the second baseman leading off, Ozzie Albies. And we're underway here in Game 5. First pitch. Be sliding around outside corner with ball 1 to start the ball game. So it's winner take all. Whoever wins this game wins the series and will play the Montreal Expos in the conference final. Bounce 2-0 to Ozzie Albies. Top of the zone. That one's foul back on the fastball. 2-1. So it's gonna be. So Washington, it was a wild game in Game 4. That was a wild game. Broken bat for Albies. It's a slow roller. And he's in there. Safe. Base hit for Ozzie Albies. He got lucky off that broken bat. I'm not sure where the handle of the bat went. I saw the barrel and the closer towards, the bases, but there's another rumble in almost the same spot. There's one. There's two for a double play. 6-4-3 Monuments double play. 2 down here on the top of the first. Really good work defensively there. 1, 2, 3. For third to second. First really smooth motion. Still gonna miss on a slider from Slider to Mike Trout. 2 home runs, 5 RBIs here in the postseason, batting .296. The Tampa Bay right fielder. One down on a slider, 1-1. Great timing, Garen Award winner. One in 2018, 2019, and here in the National Baseball League in 2025, they'll be popped up. These are equivalent, that'll be out number 3 at first base. And we're going to the Monuments first. No score for the Titans after 1. Second the for the Tampa Bay Titans will be Edward Cabrera. First appearance this year in the postseason. Oh, he already had it. 450 ERA, 150 whip, 6 strikeouts, 33.3% strikeout rate, and 11.1% walk rate. So this is his second appearance in the postseason. He already had his first. Right fielder Freddie Hamilton leading off for the Monuments. Bottom of the first, and we are Monuments. The game is underway offensively, so and it's about who strikes first, and does the momentum from the last game. And we go right at first, turn to the bag, and that will be out number 1. So, here's your lineup. So, shortstop Jeremy Pena, the batter's box. Batting 278 so far. First pitch from Cabrera to Pena. That'll be a fastball above the zone. Ball 1. 2-6 in game 4. 2 home runs and 2 RBIs. Circle change about the play. The count's 2-0, which I covered that game 4, so highlights are there. The 2-0 pitch. The highlights for that are literally a half hour long. I'm not kidding. They are a half hour long. Ball 4 to Jeremy Pena, and he'll start his ball game with a leadoff walk. It's Christian Yelich to the plate. Takes ball 1, fastball outside. Cabrera's gonna get it together on the mound. He's struggling a lot with this fastball because he's throwing it upstairs and outside a lot. Runner second off for second base. There'll be a pop-up right to second base into the shallow outfield. The catch will be made. And there's 2 down. There comes Giancarlo Stanton. Fastball in the upper inside corner. Strike 0-1 the count to Giancarlo. 3-time Silver Slugger in his professional baseball career. 15 years in the major leagues. Well, currently it would be a 16th major league year, but in the National Baseball League, this university came to the National Baseball League his first year in the NBL. He's made it a good one. 294 batting average. Here, with a chance to go to the conference final. Only one team can make it. 1-2 to Stanton. Circle changeup, he taps it foul. 1-2 to keep the inning alive for the Monuments. 1-2. And be up the middle of base hit for Stanton. Runner stops at second there. And Giancarlo Stanton with a 2-out single here on the first to start his evening here in Washington. Here's Jordan Westberg to the plate. Ball 1 outside to Westberg. A very excited Monuments crowd here in the capital city, Washington, D.C. 1-0 pitch. Circle change up to the corner, 1-1. One to Jordan Westbrook. A high fly ball to deep right field. Towards the water track. And Mike Trout able to run it down, run along the warning track and make the catch. And we're going to the second. Good track for Westbrook, but not unable to get it out of the ballpark. We're going to the second, or after one. Sam Miller, the DH, leading off the second inning for the Tampa Bay Titans. Here batting 2-6-2-1. Fourth in line for Tampa Bay. Fastball top of the zone, that'll be ball one. They obviously did defeat the Atlanta Arrows. It's a major plus for them. The 1-0 pitch will be fastball right down the middle, top of the zone. 1-1 to even the count. I don't know why I didn't swing at that, because that I couldn't even one to at least foul off, even if he swung it late. The count's still 1 to Sam Hilliard. It's all about who strikes first. Foul to right, and the count's even 2-2. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, and he struck out Hilliard. One down here in the Titans second. The Stromlock going all in on that fastball, and it worked beautifully. High fly ball, foul to deep left. The Saints, strike one for Byron Buxton, the center fielder. 5 RBIs, 2 home runs, 723 OPS, and he's batting 222 here in the postseason at the moment. A 1-strike pitch. Buxton waits on that slider outside, 0-2. Go-to from Schwellenbach, swung to be rumble. That's going to get through into the gap in right center for a base hit. Went out single here in the second for Byron Buxton, the center fielder. So now Dallas Stapleton to the plate, the first baseman. And that'll be tapped foul. Yeah, so he's struggling. He does have a homer and an RBI, but his numbers are on the rougher side. 185 batting average, 563 OPS. And the 0-1 will be fastball right on that lower outside corner, 0-2. It's a strike there. Another one from Schwellenbach, swing, tapped foul. Bounced off the blue wall and right. And the 0-2. And we have blip in the left center field, and catch is made in left. And there's 2 down. Yes, Christian Yelich able to make the catch there in left. Here's left fielder for the Titans, Ian Happ. 409 batting average, 3 home runs and 4 RBIs. Here in the postseason, 3.5 for the Titans. So he's having a really productive postseason with 167 career home runs in Major League Baseball and now the National Baseball League. Fastball at the plate and the count's 1-1. And the 1-1. That'll be a high fly ball to deep right field for Ian Happ. Down the line. Goodbye, home run. A two-run blast gets the night started here in Game 5 for the Tampa Bay Titans. Fourth home run of the year for Ian Happ, and it's 2-0 Titans. .440 feet, 107 off the bat of the Tampa Bay left fielder. And, yeah, that thing was an absolute rocket, deep right. Got right down the first base line. That one goes almost to the first row, the top row in that lower deck. Number 4 to the plate, takes fastball top of the zone, middle slightly inside, strike one. Number 4 catching today for the Titans. He's been catching this entire postseason for Tampa Bay. 0-1 count, batting .259. Started ball one, the count's 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Start of the play, 2-1. Or able to get a piece of that splitter, 2-2. And he strikes out every fourth. It'll be strike three. We're going to the Monument second. Ian Happ with a two-run blast. 2-0 Tampa Bay. Going to the bottom of the second. Here in Game 5. Ryan Jeffries letting off the Monument second. Batting .333. And yeah, he's the catcher tonight for the Monuments. 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, and no OPS. 1,035. Pitch to Jeffries, circle changeup just out the plate. They say strike one. That was off the plate. Like, what? Oh, come on. One nonsense calls, then there you go. And the ground ball right towards second base. And overhand throw to first. Stapleton's got it. One down here on the Monument second. Second baseman Michael Massey to the plate. 2 RBIs and a home run. 1,012 OPS and a 3.33 batting average. So looking pretty solid here so far in the postseason. Takes that one down, ball one. 1 for 5 in his last game with a home run and RBI. And that's right into center field, a diving play. What a catch! What a catch by the Tampa Bay shortstop. Wow! You want slick moves. Oh, talk about that. He did that. He made it look like, it's easy. I do this every day. Wow. Incredible. And then the throw too. He was at an odd angle to get the throw. To not only make the catch and get an accurate throw at such an odd angle. Wow. Center fielder Jake Myers at the play for the Monuments. And the 0-1. So completed with an knee, strike 2. That was a 4.0 this year. 147 regular season games. Takes it down low, 1-2. So he's been pretty solid this season for the Monuments. 1-2 to Myers. Inside. 12 o'clock here for the counts, 2-2. And the 2-2 swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3. We're going to the third. Into the second inning. Titans lead 2-0 over the Washington Monuments. Top of the third inning, third baseman Max Muncy leading off for the Titans. Popped up, strike one.
One and one.
Counts well, 1-1 strike to Max Muncy. Bottom of the order, so the top of the order is on deck for the Titans, and they're up by so they seem to be like on a roll here.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
At least they were. Now they want to get back to that. Counts 2-2 to Muncy. Having a really solid at bat so far. So 2-2.
Timeout.
And they hit. Schwellenbach hit him. Muncy takes first. Second baseman Ozzy always the top of the order used to the plate. The Titans leadoff man. He's already a hit his first time. Once he take it off, that'll be a blast to deep right center field, and that'll be a base hit all the way to the wall. Runner around third, and he's in there. RBI double for Ozzy Albies. Muncy scores 3-0 Titans. What a shot to deep right center. And Freddie Hamilton going. By his best efforts. Muncy able to score. And Albies with the RBI double for 3-0 Tampa Bay Lay. Mason went to the play. He had a home run, at least one home run in Game 4. So we'll see how he does tonight. Top of the third, 1-0 count. Albies on second. Monument's still not on the board yet. I believe that they have a single hit so far, and that's it. They're trailing 3-0. Fastball in the corner, 1-1. One ball on strike for Mason Land. Showbox 1-1. That'll be line drive right at second base. Michael Massey makes the catch. 1 down. Left fielder Mike Trout, he popped out his first time to the plate. Which we know he can hit. He can hit well. It's just all about Willie. Plus, is he in the right environment? Because we know the Angels' experience that he had, and well, it's having. It's basically like a running joke. Mike Trout, he's like the great player that's not really amounting to anything just because of the team he's on. I mean, his personal stats are great and all, but he's not really going anywhere. He just gets fancy awards at the end of the year or fancy nominations. And the 1-1 right back at second base. So yeah, I'd say like sheer numbers. So really can't do much. Unless he magically turns the needle around. Oh, look out. That hit the Monument's catcher. I think he's alright, but be careful. Counts 1-2 to Mike Trout. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
Down low from the slider. Evens the count 2-2. 3-0 Titans later in the third. High fly ball to center field. Myers looks up and makes the catch right along the warning track. Myers throws to third. The only runner on second. Here's the DH Sam Elliott, who struck out his first time. Albie still on second base. And top of the zone with that fastball to Hilliard, 0-1. Hilliard 2 for 6 in Game 4. The series already 0 for 1. I'm really interested to see what this Monuments team is doing in the bottom half because they're already off to a bad start. I want to see if they're going to be able to get anything done. The high fly ball to deep right field. Way back there. Hamilton towards the wall. He jumps. Goodbye, home run. Another 2-run blast for the Tampa Bay Titans. They're in the third. 5-0 Tampa Bay. Hillier with a second home run on the postseason. Get a perfect swing going deep right, and it's high, it's deep. So he does high and deep, makes up for that power, gets it over the wall. 5-0 Titans. And bucks it on the first pitch, pops it up right above home plate. Jefferson waits on it, still waiting. Makes the catch, and that will end the Titans third, but not before Sam Hillier with a 2-run blast to deep right. 5-0 Tampa Bay. Going to the bottom of the third. You're in Game 5 of round 2. Brendan Malone, the first baseman for the Monuments, bottom of the order, leading off. Struggling here in this postseason. Feel like momentum he did have, it's kind of gone now. Surprised he's still in. It's off to probably the worst start you can have in a Game 5. Down 5-0 just in the third inning. They're in bad shape. See if maybe by the end of the inning that'll be any better for the Monuments. Definitely a struggle. This is a severe contrast from swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3 to Brennan Malone. Second strikeout for Edward Cabrera. One down here in the Monuments third. Here's Freddie Hamilton, the right fielder. Batted out his first time. A curve off the plate in the low outside corner, 1-0. So he's been struggling, not hitting the zone all game. Fly ball to right, and McTrout under to able to easily make the catch. 2 down. And Jeremy Pena, the shortstop, to the plate for the Washington Monuments. Fastball, top of the zone there. They say ball 1. We're all about the Monuments now. That's kind of where Tampa Bay decided to have an offensive explosion. Now Washington, they need a response. The longer it takes them to respond in this game, it's going to be harder it'll be. It'll be a fly ball to right center field for Jeremy Pena. Able to easily run it down, make the catch on the fly ball to end the third inning. We're going to the fourth. 5-0 Monuments after 3 here in Game 5. First baseman Dallas Stapleton leading off the fourth for the Tampa Bay Titans. Fastball at the plate, that'll be strike. That'll be Garcia on up the bullpen on these. I think that was off the plate. They say strike 1. Good on Lawrence, that corner to be 0-2. It's all about here, it's all about getting outs, not making this. Not giving anything up. Down 1-2. And the 1-2 Dallas Stapleton with fly ball to deep left, and he's not going to be able to get there. And the 1-2. Rumble right at second.
Got him.
For the first. One down. Fielder Ian Happ. Top of the fourth.
Counts 1-0.
We don't count.
Ball inside.
There's ball 2 on the slider inside there to Ian Happ. Ian Happ, he had the 2-run blast earlier in the ball game for the Titans. And the first 2-run home run. Then Albie's brought in the 3rd run. And then there was the other 2-run run, but who was it? I can't remember who it was. I mean, 5-0 Titans lead. It'll be fastball on the upper inside corner. The count's 2-2. 2-2 from Schwellenbach. Going to be rumbled to second. Massey throw to first. Got him 2 down here in the 4th. Catcher 4, he struck out his first time to the batter's box. Steps in. Gets in his position. And Schwellenbach deals. Fly ball to right. And Freddie Hamilton there, and he's going to make the catch in foul territory in the Titans 4th. Monument still trailing by 5-0. Leading off the 4th for the Monuments. It'll be Christian Yelich. So Cabrera, I don't know what that was. It was ball 1. So way back in 2014. Oh, it was sliding grab at 3rd, and the throw down. Can't make the play. It was set up to be really incredible out there, but just couldn't make the connection. He threw to when you throw a ball, especially when at weird angles. You gotta learn to throw. Don't not throw it down. And you also don't want it at a rainbow. Those are the 2 things you want to throw it straight on or with a very minimal curve. And you don't want
That's inside.
You don't want a big rainbow going woo. But you also don't want to get the ball in the dirt so the ball bobbles. Circle change it, but the count's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Into the Jim Carlos stand down low 2-2. Stand with Cam look intimidating. Yeah, I'm on to right. And it's foul. Monument still one better on the board. That'll be strike 3. Called to Giancarlo Stanton. The fans are not going to take that well. 3rd strikeout for Cabrera. Fans not taking to it well. Understandable. That one looked rough. An iffy call. Now so on to Jordan Westboro. The one from Cabrera, that'll make another foul ball. Count 7-2.
That's a ball.
Change up down low for ball 1. So the Monuments here, I mean, they just need something. They need to get some. They need to get focused on getting a run on the board. And the 1-2 swag. The Browns strikes out Jordan Westbrook. 4 strikeouts in 4 innings. Catcher Ryan Jeffers to the plate.
Ball, that's in.
So 1-0 count to the Monuments catcher. Go down to first, which is safe. And the 1-0 down to Ryan Jeffers, it'll be ball 2. So I'm not going to take the correct pitches. It'll be foul. And having it letting have that reaction time, you can tell if a ball is worth swinging at the millisecond it comes out of the hand of the pitcher. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
I can't lose
2
ball.
down low. Circle changes up 3-2. Come on down the line. It's going to stay fair. The throw. It does stay fair, and that will end the inning. And we're going to the 5th. 5-0 Tampa Bay after 4. Mike Soroka coming in here in the 5th inning for the Washington Monuments. So Mike Soroka, 4 innings pitched, 17.6 strikeout rate. We'll see how he does. Here's Max Muncy leading off.
Ball, that's outside.
All about for the Monuments. What do we have? High fly ball for Max Muncy in a deep right field. Way back there. The deep center field. Goodbye, home run. Second home run of the postseason for Max Muncy. And the Tampa Bay Titans continue to extend their lead. They lead 6-0. In a win or take all game. Game 5. Here in round 2. And just like nobody's business, once he says, goodbye, see ya for dinner. And they're right to center field. It was a no-doubter. 104 at the bat. Some really good altitude on, as well as depth due to just the power. 104 extra velocity. And 1 Ozzy Albies.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Out of the plane, that'll be ball 1 deep in the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. One to be line, it'll be foul. 1-2. And the 1-2 to Ozzy Albies, it'll be fastball. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Another 2-2, it'll be sinker tap foul on Albies. So Tampa Bay defensively, they're both offensively and defensively, they're doing a fantastic job. But they did struggle a bit, and they struggled especially in the second half of Game 4 with trying to juggle both at the same time. They're doing fantastic here. The line's doing good. They're getting hits. They're hitting home runs, and their defense is doing a really good job of getting players out and keeping them from advancing along the bases. As the count is now full, Mason went on deck. Home run, 3 RBIs. He's really struggling. He'll be swung and a miss. It'll be strike 3, one down here on the foul. So Mason went to the plate with 1 out in the 5th. And he's really struggling, so. Oh, he's almost hit on the first pitch. Almost hit the elbow. We're gonna miss 21. And the pitch of the plate, and the count's 1-2. One to the Mason Win away, foul to the right. Late swing there for Mason Win. So Mason Win here. Looking for the hit, the 1-2. Off the plate, slider, and it's 2-2. Balls in and the count is full, 3-2. And the 3-2 to Mason Win. The blooper in the right field. And Freddie Hamilton able to make the catch, 2 down here in the 5th. And away in the right fielder makes out to the batter's box. Top of the 5th, 2 down. There we go. I'm back. Testing. Touch it. Mike versus Mike. And try with it down the line. That's a fair ball. And they throw him out. Nice throw from third. Max Muncy with a home run. That we're going to the Monuments 5th. 6-0 Tampa Bay. Here in Game 5. So Michael Massey leading off for the Washington Monuments. It'll be fastball on plate. That'll be 0-1 the count. Cabrera. And you'll wind the deal. The 0-1 of Michael Massey. It'll be almost circle change up at the count 2-2. To the Michael Massey out the plate on the fastball. And the count's 1-2. And should we foul back? To the Massey, swing and a miss. Cabrera strikes out Massey, one down here in the 5th. First strikeout for Edward Cabrera. Center fielder Jake Myers to the batter's box. Jake Myers batting .250 in the postseason. With the Monuments only have a single hit. Cabrera's doing a really good job at there on the mound. Fouled off. 1-2. 1-1. Fastball opening is the counts 1-2. So the Monuments, their lineup cannot hit. That's their problem. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3. 6 strikeouts for Cabrera in 5 innings. Going on to the fight. And,
0-1's the count.
imperfect swing there. 0-1 and Brennan alone. Nice foul.
One ball, two strikes.
On the play, and the counts 1 and 2. So the Monuments here, I mean, they're getting in a tougher spot as the innings go on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out with a slider. 7 strikeouts. Edward Cabrera and we're going to the 6th. DH Miller letting off the 6th inning for the Tampa Bay Titans.
0-1.
Leading by 6. So Stoma and Stratton warming up the Monuments bullpen. Washington, they can't hit. That's been their problem here tonight.
Ball 1.
At least they can't hit enough.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's a long strike. So 1-1 from Mike Soroka to a swing a mouse.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Into on swing and a miss, and it struck him out. Take a strikeout for Soroka. So Byron Bucks on the play with the Tampa Bay Titans. Slide the play in the down 0-1. And a line drive right at short. Jeremy Pena able to make the catch for out number 2. Top of the next here's down with Stapleton. Johnson the 6th. Swung and a miss on that sinker.
0-1's the count.
And the Monuments bullpen is improving. Here's the 0-1. Swing it away, ground ball. And at first, go to Soroka. Soroka races to the bag and retires. Stapleton, and we're going to the Monuments 6th. 6-0. Washington. So Freddie Hamilton leading off the 6th inning for the Washington Monument. That's ball. And the count 0-1. And the ground ball right at short for the first. Hamilton retired, 1 down here in the Monument 6th. And 1 out.
Ball, that's out.
And the 1-ball pitch off the plate there. And that'll be a fly ball. This one gonna go in right center field. Oh, it's gonna get past him. And is off for 2. Is it gonna try 3? Yes, he will. The throw will be not in time. And that'll be a 1-out triple for Jeremy Pena here in the 6th. So the Monuments get somewhere, but it took almost like 60-70% of the game though. Right past him. And he just keeps going for 3rd and mix it. He took 2. Like you're gonna be like looking behind you. Sure to go. So it's time to see if it drops down. If it doesn't, then you would turn back and go to your base. No one out of Christian Yelich.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
to no count to Yelich. And the pitch. It'll be a high fly ball. This one's gonna go to deep left down the line. And the catch is made in left by Amp. Runner takes from third and scores, and it's 6-1. The Monuments on the board. Back for a single. Here in the sixth. Here's Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton fouls it off. 0-1. And Stanton swinging a base circle, change up 0-2.
0-2.
0-2 count to Giancarlo Stanton here. Stanton's 1 for 2 today.
No, that's low.
That's a low 1-2. Cabrera looking to deal that 1-2. Swinging to be a high fly ball. This one gonna go to deep left field. And is it gone? It is! Goodbye, home run. Still about to Giancarlo Stanton. And Lions making it a 6-2 ball game in game 5. 1-1 out the bat and Giancarlo Stanton. 404 feet. And we got one run back. First one on the way for the Monuments. Nice shot deep left. Gone. Not much else to say.
Nope, that's inside.
We're going to count to Jordan Westburg. Here's the calls it on 21. A good fastball from Cabrera. I mean, he's pitching quite a bit here in this point. 84 pitches from Edward Cabrera. He's really getting the job done. The 1-2. Swing, sinker, tap, foul. By Jordan Westburg. High fly ball, and it's going to go to deep left field, back towards the wall. And the catch is made. And that's going to end the 6th inning. Still a bomb for Stanton. Plus another one that scored beforehand. And it's 6-2. Indianapolis coming off. He had a 2-run home run in the third for Tampa. He gets a fly ball to deep left once again. And it's not going to go as deep. Yelich able to make the catch. 1 down. Here's Harry Ford.
Ball, that's in.
So the one on there, Harry Ford, that'll be inside, ball 2. Remember how much Mingins is in this game, even if it doesn't really feel like it, since it is more on the blowout side. And the 2-1, and nobody swing, nobody foul back down to the right zone once again, 2-2 to Harry Ford. Fire down low, then base. Ben's already going to ball forward, but Jump said it was ball. Defensive Oregon, that was strike 3. And there's that number 2. Harry Ford is retired. Fans wondering why they didn't just call strike 3 right then and there. They called ball 3 instead. But they get the out anyway. Here's Max Muncy with 2 down here again in the 7th. Fastball swinging away, 7-1. Down 7-2 to Max Muncy, the pitch. Swinging to be a high fly ball to deep right field for Max Muncy. And goodbye, home run. I believe that's his second home run today. Muncy goes deep to right. 107 off the bat, 406 feet. And it's 7-2, Tampa Bay. A home run derby for the Titans here in Game 5. As they continue to pour it on. Shot, deep right, and gone. Mike Soroka's getting pulled from the game. Understandably. So Josh Tomlin coming in. For previous postseason appearances, 2-2. 2.2 innings pitched. No registered ERA, 36.4% strikeout rate, 250 against no D's, nothing against righties. And 250 against righties, nothing against lefties. On the count to Ozzy Albies. Oh, that almost hit Albies, ball 2. It looks like Tampa Bay's gonna just. Nope. Looks like Tampa Bay's just gonna run away with this. Ball 3 to Mason Wynn. 3-0. Fastball. Into the corner and the count's 3-1. The ground ball, that's a base hit for Albies with a 2-out single here in the 7th. Nope. Mason Wynn curveball, it'll be ball 1. Off the plate, 1-0. Good pitch there from Selma, upper inside there, 1-1. And there's a ground ball. Rotor. The Selma didn't run to the bag. That's out number 3, but outperform. Max Muncy goes deep once again. Solo bomb to deep right. 7-2. Tampa Bay. Randy Rogers, 5 postseason appearances already. 4.2 innings pitched, 964 ERA, 23.8% strikeout rate, 313 against righties, 600 against lefties. So we'll see how he does. Ryan Jeffers, the catcher leading off for the Washington Monuments. Here in the 7th.
Ball inside.
Inside, there's ball 1. Rumble right towards short. His hits, throws to first, got him, 1 down. Tampa Bay's defense has been really clean throughout this entire game, both early innings and now in the later innings. We're on the bottom of the 7th. And down here is Michael Massey, the second baseman.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
And the count, that'll be 1, so Bernardino and Keegan can warm up in the bullpen. For senior top foul, 1-1 the count. Cats 1-2 to Michael Massey.
That's ball two.
And we slide off the plate, and the count's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, that'll be strike 3. Here in the 7th. Bottom 7-2 down, Jake Myers to the plate for the Monuments.
Ball.
And the 1-0 Jake Myers, it'll be down low sinker, and that'll be ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
And the 2-0 Jake Myers, it'll be fastball top of the zone. 2-1. And the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Sinker down low, 3-1. Myers swing and a miss on that slider. And Myers, I think this Monuments team, through the whole lineup, they seem to be swinging almost at impulse. And you keep noticing, we're in this unbelievable, so I'm really noticing it. They swing at impulses instead of, always swinging at good pitches. Swing and a miss, and a pitch top of the zone. That'll be strike 3. We're going to the 8th. So Chris Strong coming in for 2 innings pitched so far, 16.20 ERA, so definitely not much to go off. A 12.5% strikeout rate, 3 against righties, 500 against lefties. We'll see how he has in his third postseason appearance. Mike Trout leading off the 8th for the Tampa Bay Titans. Titans are 2 outs away, they're 2 innings away from going to the conference final.
Outside, that's a ball.
And they'll be up plate, that'll be all 1. And 4-seamer tapped foul. And the 1-1 to Mike Trout. The pitch. So we're gonna miss 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
So I want Mike Trout with the 1-2 count. And that'll be a called strike 3 on the upper outside corner. One down here in the 8th. What I've noticed with the Monuments lines, I didn't really get to expand on it. I was about to, and then the inning ended. It's like the whole lineup up and down, they seem to swing like impulsively. Top of the 8th. And then at the very end of the inning, he struck out the pitch top of the zone. I was like, obviously above the zone. He still swung and missed. Counts 0-1 to Sam Hilliard. The pitch. Forcing it to be tapped foul. And they out to the earlier, and that'll be curveball that'll be out to plate 1 and 2. So Rogers warming up at the Monuments bullpen. That's a ball and 2 strikes. And we have grounder towards third. Set to the first. A bit low. High throw behind the outer. Still managing down here in the top of the 8th. The 2 outs are in the 8th. Byron Buxton at the plate. First pitch. Yeah, back to Buxton. It'll be fastball top of the zone. 0-1. Anyway, high pop up. Well, high fly out to deep left into foul territory 0-2. Two-strike pitch to Byron Buxton. Swing. It'll be a high fly ball. It'll be foul. Buxton giving the green light for Tampa Bay. I mean, they don't need it almost at all, but they have it. A 2-strike pitch to Byron Buxton. No swing and a miss for strike 3. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. Monuments trailing by 5 runs going to the Washington 8th. So, 6 appearances posted for Keegan Aiken. 1 record for the year, right? 4 innings pitched, 25% strikeout rate, 200 against righties, 125 against lefties. We'll see how he does. So, running alone to the plate for the Washington Monuments. And first pitch, pop up. And Harry Ford able to make the catch. One down here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's Freddie Hamilton. So the Monuments here. And basically, they need all this in a bag of chips to come back and win.
Nope, outside.
Okay, and 2-0 count. That'll be a high fly ball. This one gonna go to deep right center, but not gonna be deep enough. The catch is made. 2 down. Nearly 8 down. So here comes Jeremy Pena with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. The Monument shortstops. Slider out the plate. It'll be ball 1. Almost pitch to Jeremy Pena upstairs. Fastball for ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Drummer ran first and run to the bag. That's out number 3. We're going to the 9th. The Titans are 3 outs away from winning round 2 and going to the conference final. Stick around. We're going to the top of the 9th. Taylor Rogers coming in for the Washington Monuments. And they have a chance to get extra runs in. We'll see. Taylor Rogers coming in. First pitch of the 9th. It'll be cut right down the middle. It'll be strike 1. A 1 to Dallas, Stapleton, off plate, off sweeper, 1-1. So, some years. So 2 warming up in the Monuments bullpen. 1-1 count to Dallas Stapleton in the pitch. It'll be fouled off 1-2. Monuments, I mean, they are watching their season disappear in real time. Sweeper, that'll be tap foul 1-2. And then it's all gonna be out. What went wrong? I mean, I'm not gonna cover any of that, but I mean, I guess what should be happening in the 1 year off season. We don't play baseball again until 2027. You believe it? As it counts 2-2 to Stapleton in the pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3. 1 down here at the top of the 9th for Taylor Rogers. The fielder Ian half to the plate. Play for Tampa Bay. Blow by him with a cutter. 0-1. Down on that sinker on the counts 1-1. The pitch will be third. That'll be fouled off once again. 1-2. And Grumble-Lett's gonna get through for Ian half a base hit into the gap in the left with a 1-out single for the Titans here in the 9th. So here's Harry 4. That'll be sinker 0-1 the count. For the strikeout, 2 flyouts for the catcher. And 0-1. Sinker 0-2.
One ball.
0-2 sweeper. 1-2 inside. The play that'll be tap foul 1-2 to Harry Ford. And the 1-2. Fly ball, this one gonna go to deep right foul territory. It will drop in foul. Taylor Rogers with the 1-2 pitch. High, that'll be 2-2. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3. 2 down here in the 9th. And with that sweeper. And here comes Max Muncy, 2 for 2 today. 2 home runs. Here's the 1 to deep right. Two home runs for Muncy today. And the pitch. Flicker 0-1. And no strike pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Tampa Bay. Gonna close it out. The 0-2. Sweeper got him for strike 3. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. Tampa Bay 3 outs away from going to the conference final. Brennan Bernardino, 4 postseason starts already, 180 ERA with 41% strikeout rate, 160 righties no stand against lefties, 180 ERA, and he will close out the 2025 NBL season for the Washington Monuments. Yelich leading off. Tampa Bay is 3 outs away. First pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Fire out the plate, that'll be ball 1. One oh six with tap foul. And the 1-1 to Yelich almost hit him with 2-1. Bernardino with the 2-1 swing. It'll be rumble at third. Sets, throws to first, got him. 1 now here in the 9th. Tampa Bay's 2 outs away. The DH, Giancarlo Stanton. These 2 for the Ray Washington. Curveball down low, ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch, that'll be cut down low, that'll be ball 2. And the pitch. High fly ball, foul 2-1. Into the crowd and right. Another one fouled off, this time to deep left, 2-2. Down low in the count is for Giancarlo Stanton. Play 2. Fouled off. They got him. And the Monument final out. It's away. Bouncing ball to short. Set. Threat at first. Ball game. And the Tampa Bay Titans win round 2 that defeats the Washington Monuments. The Tampa Bay Titans are going to the conference final. They will face off against the Expos in the conference final. I mean, we are having a bunch of odd cities for the Final Four. It starts tomorrow, Final Four tomorrow, and I'm Thomas.